Hello and welcome back to my channel, Craft Time by Casey. I am Casey, and today these are the 3 bracelets that I will be making using the Treasure Edition from the Potomac Bead Company for the month of April 2023. And if you are interested in the Potomac bead boxes, either the Treasure Edition or the Kit Edition, or like me, you're interested in both, then I will have all of the information in the description box below. I highly encourage you to go check them out and to also go check out their website. So if you would like to see how these 3 bracelets came about, then stay tuned. All right, let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the tools that I will be using. I have 2 sets of chain nose pliers, 1 set of round nose pliers, and 1 set of cutters. And I have 1 set of crimping pliers. And I'm going to briefly mention my tool set. It is the Casual Comfort tool set. And just as the name suggests, this tool set is incredibly comfortable to use. It is very high quality, very well made. And the biggest thing for me is it has adult size grips. A lot of times when you see jewelry making tools, the handles for them will be much, much smaller. And if you have very small hands, I'm sure these work just perfectly. But I absolutely love these tools and they are much more comfortable for me to use. I honestly just can't imagine using anything else. I will have these tools listed down below in the description box, along with everything else I use in this video that did not come from either one of these bead boxes. I am also using 49 strand bead along wire in the color Bright, which is this silver color. And I know you can see that most of the metal behind it is in the gold finish, but you will see that once everything is put together, you won't even be able to tell that this is silver. And I always get the 100 feet just because I go through it so quickly. I will also have listed below the opening video for the Kit and Treasure Edition from Potomac Beads, and it will have a detailed description of each one of the beads that I will be using that came from the box. So from my own stash, I will be using these 6mm pearls, and I will be using all of the findings. I have a toggle clasp, wire guardians, jump rings, crimp tubes, crimp covers, and a ball head pin. So I've already cut a piece of wire. It is right at 12 inches long. So here is how I start each strand. So I put on a jump ring, a crimp tube, and a wire guardian. Put it through one side, wrap it around, and put it through the other. Then you want to have that jump ring go up inside that wire guardian. I'm going to pinch it closed with my fingers, and then have both ends of the wire go through that crimp tube. And I don't want the tail quite so long, so I'm going to pull it just a little bit. There we go. And I know the parts are super small, but I want to show you, I want the wires separated just like that so they are not crossed underneath that crimp tube. I'm going to go in with my crimping pliers into the second divot, give it a good smash, get that taco shape, turn it on its side, go into that first divot, give it another smash, and that gets it pretty good. But I'm going to go in with that flat part at the end and give it the final smash, and that gets it nice and snug. I'm going to hold it by the jump ring at the end and take that crimp cover and put it right on top of that smashed crimp tube. Then flip it up, go in with my chain nose pliers, give it a gentle smash, and then go front to back to give it the round shape. And there you have how we start each strand. So now it is just the order of the beads. I'm going to start by putting on 4 of these bright green faceted crystals that came in the box. Pull it all the way to the bottom, and then make sure that tail is tucked in, just like that. And now I'm going to use one of these halo beads. And inside these halo beads that came in the box, I'm going to be using my 6mm pearls. And you can see they fit almost perfectly. So I'm going to try to line it up and then put that wire through to where it goes through both the halo bead and the pearl in the middle, just like that. And pull that down. There you go. And I added 3 more of the green crystals, and I'm gonna add another halo bead just like I did the first time. So there we go, just like that. And now I added 3 more crystals and then this beautiful brown and tan faceted crystal, and then 1 more green one, just like that. And then the center bead, which is also, again, this beautiful weathered disc bead. Put it on just by itself. And there you have it. There's one side and then the center bead. So now we're going to put this exact same pattern that we have on this side, and then we will meet back up to close it off. All right, so here's the entire strand. We have the other side just like this one. And here's how we close it off. I'm going to put on a jump ring, a crimp tube, and a wire guardian. Put it through one side, wrap it around, and put it through the other. And I have that jump ring up inside the wire guardian, and I'm going to pinch that wire guardian closed with my fingers. And I put both ends of the wire through the crimp tube. So now I'm going to take that end and pull it down, just like that. And here's where you need a balance, because you definitely want to pull it. You want it pretty snug, but you definitely want your bracelet to have flexibility. So you want to make sure you move your bracelet so that it's not too snug, because if it's too stiff, you won't be able to wear it comfortably. So you want to have that balance. Make sure it can move around. So now I have the end here. I'm going to go in with my crimping pliers into that second divot and on that crimp tube and give it a good smash. Get that taco shape, turn it on its side, go into that first divot, give it another smash, and once again it gets it pretty good, but I'm going to go in with that flat part on the end, give it the final smash, and that gets it nice and snug. So I'm holding the jump ring, and I'm going to place that crimp cover right on top of that smashed crimp tube, and then flip it up. I'm going to go in with my chain nose pliers and give it a gentle smash. And then I'm going to go front to back and give it that round shape, just like that. And then I'm going to take my cutters and get as close as I can to the wire. And then I'm going to go in with my thumb and just push it into the next bead, just like that. And here is the full strand. So now I'm going to quickly add the clasp to the end. I'm going to take my chain nose pliers, open it, the jump ring that was already there, add one end of the clasp, just like that, and do the same thing with the other side of the clasp to the other side of the bracelet. All right, and there it is. So now, before we're completely done, I want to add a charm. So in the box, there were 5 halo rings, and to make it balanced on the bracelet, of course, I had 2 on each side, but that left a 5th one. So I wanted to use it, and I'm going to add it as a charm. So I have a ball end pin, and I have the last halo ring with the 6mm pearl on the inside, and I'm going to put it through just like I did with the bracelet, and then I'm adding one of the green crystals to it as well. And to make a loop, I'm going to go in with my round nose pliers just above that top bead, bend it back with my fingers, go in with my cutters, and I'm going to go ahead and close this loop at the top, just like that. And I'm going to take the same size jump ring that I have on the ends of the bracelet, which is a 4mm, open it, add the charm, and I'm going to add it to that wire guardian at the end, just like this, and close that jump ring. So there we go. We have that charm there on the end. All right, so here is the bracelet. I really love these halo beads, this stone. Oh, this is so nice. And then, of course, on the back, we have the clasp and the charm that just matches absolutely perfectly. Very, very nice. So, of course, here's the project that I just made in the video, and I do want to show you a couple of other things that I made. I really couldn't help it. In the description that came with the box, it says, and make a multitude of stretch bracelets. And, you know, I had to do it. It came with this beautiful spring mix that I just absolutely love. These big, bright, primary colors. I'm actually getting ready for a craft fair right now, and I know there are a lot of kids that come to these craft fairs, and I just think that these bracelets would be absolutely adorable. Of course, adults can wear them as well, but I feel like these bright primary colors kind of lean its way towards a kid's bracelet, and I absolutely love these. I used the stretch cord that came in the box, and as you can see, I made 2 of these bracelets, and I still have quite a bit left of this mix. So there was a huge amount that came in this spring mix. And I have a video of how I make stretch bracelets. I will link that video down below so you'll have step-by-step instructions if you would like to see how I made these. And I use bales from my own stash. So the technique that I used to make this charm is the same that I use for the charms on these bracelets here. This is just a fun mix. One thing I love about the Potomac bead boxes is there's just such a variety. I think these are super cute and they were so much fun to make. And again, I'll have my video below with step-by-step instructions on how I make stretch bracelets. So these are the 3 pieces that I made from the Treasure Edition. All right, so here they are, and I am super happy with how they came out. I really like the bright colors of those stretch bracelets, and I really like the halo beads in the large stone bracelet with the toggle clasp. I just think they are both beautiful. Of course, the primary colors are very whimsical, very fun. I know when I go to craft fairs, there are lots of kids there who also are interested in buying jewelry, so I love it. And again, if you are interested in the Potomac bead boxes, either the kit edition or the treasure edition, I will have all of the information in the description box below. Again, I highly encourage you to go check it out and to go check out their website as well. If you like this video and you want to see other videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and give me a like. Leave a comment. I absolutely love reading my comments. You guys are so kind, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.